Charlie Woods just hit a big problem in his young golf career. During an important junior tournament, he was disqualified for breaking several rules. Fans were shocked, and many started to worry about his future in golf. With his father, Tiger Woods, being a legend, the pressure on Charlie is huge. Now, the big question is, can he recover from this, or could it hurt his career? Junior golf tournaments are usually full of excitement, with young players chasing their dreams. That was the scene last weekend when top junior golfers came together for a big competition. The weather was great, the course was perfect, and the energy was high. Parents, coaches, and golf fans lined the fairways, eager to watch the sport's future stars. And in the middle of it all was one name that stood out: Charlie Woods. He isn't just another young golfer, he is the son of Tiger Woods. A name that means greatness. Because of this, expectations for Charlie are always extremely high. Every time he swings his club or prepares for a putt, all eyes are on him. Fans watch Charlie closely. Some admire him, while others criticize him and compare him to his father. Until this tournament, Charlie had handled the pressure well, showing incredible skill that proved golf is in his blood. But this time, things took an unexpected turn. Instead of making headlines for his performance, he became the center of a controversy that shocked the golf world. The trouble started during the second round. Reports say Charlie broke multiple rules, something that is taken very seriously in golf. One major issue was improper behavior on the course, though officials didn't share the details right away. On top of that, he was also accused of slow play, which caused delays in the tournament schedule. Golf is a sport that values precision, patience, and strict rules. No matter how young or talented a player is, they must follow these rules to keep the game fair. Unfortunately, Charlie's mistakes went against these principles, leaving officials no choice but to step in. As his rule violations added up, tournament organizers made the tough decision to disqualify him. When the news broke, the crowd was shocked. It wasn't just any young golfer being removed. It was Charlie Woods, the son of one of the greatest golfers of all time. No one saw it coming. The reactions were immediate. Some fans were in disbelief, while others felt disappointed, saying Charlie should have been more careful. Tournament officials stood by their decision, reminding everyone how important golf's strict rules are. Meanwhile, social media exploded with opinions, and some critics were quick to speak out. Some people were quick to judge, saying that just because Charlie is the son of a golf legend doesn't mean he should get special treatment. Others defended him, reminding everyone that he's still young, learning, and that mistakes like this are part of growing up in the sport. But the biggest question wasn't just about Charlie. It was about how Tiger Woods would react. Tiger was there, watching everything unfold. As a father, he was there to support his son, but as a golf icon, he understood the importance of discipline, respect for the game, and following the rules. When Charlie was disqualified, Tiger didn't argue or make a scene. Witnesses described him as calm but serious. He spoke with the tournament officials, likely to understand exactly what happened and why the decision was made. Even though he stayed composed, it was clear that this was a tough moment for him. Tiger has built his career on discipline, respect for tradition, and a deep love for the game. This incident wasn't just about a mistake, it was about what kind of golfer and, more importantly, what kind of person Charlie would become. After the tournament, Tiger addressed the situation with a strong message. He admitted he was disappointed, but emphasized the importance of learning from mistakes. "Golf is a game of integrity," he said. "As hard as this moment is, it's a lesson in accountability and growth. Charlie will come out stronger from this." His words weren't just about golf, they were about life. Everyone makes mistakes, and setbacks happen, but what really matters is how you respond. Tiger didn't try to use his influence to change the tournament's decision or make excuses for his son. Instead, he used it as a teaching moment, reinforcing the values that make great athletes and great people. The importance of accountability is a lesson that goes beyond sports. For Charlie, This wasn't just about being disqualified. It was a reminder of the huge pressure he faces as the son of one of the greatest golfers of all time. Imagine trying to follow in the footsteps of a living legend. Every time Charlie steps onto a golf course, people aren't just watching to see if he plays well. They're watching to see if he plays like Tiger Woods. That kind of expectation is overwhelming for anyone, especially a teenager. Competing against other talented junior golfers is already challenging, but Charlie also has to deal with constant comparisons to his father. No matter how good he is, there will always be questions about whether he can live up to the Woods legacy. But here's the thing. This isn't the end for Charlie Woods. It's just one moment in what will likely be a long journey. Many great athletes have faced setbacks early in their careers, only to come back stronger. Even Tiger himself has dealt with challenges, injuries, and controversies, yet he always found a way to fight back. Now, Charlie has a choice. He can let this moment define him, or he can learn from it and move forward. If there's one thing we know about the Woods family, it's that they don't back down from challenges. With Tiger guiding him, Charlie has the perfect mentor, not just to help him become a better golfer, but to teach him how to handle adversity with resilience. This disqualification is a tough setback, no doubt, but it's not the end of his career. This isn't the end for Charlie. It's a learning experience. If he takes this as a wake-up call, works harder, and shows that he respects the game as much as his father does, he has every chance to come back stronger. One thing is for sure, this won't be the last time we hear about Charlie Woods. Whether he bounces back or lets this moment hold him back is up to him. But if he's anything like his father, this won't be the end of his story. It'll be the beginning of his comeback. Charlie isn't the first young athlete to struggle with having a famous last name. Many kids of superstar parents face the same pressure. Studies show that young athletes with well-known parents often deal with big mental and emotional challenges. The stress of trying to live up to a legendary legacy can lead to anxiety, self-doubt, and even burnout. It's not just about talent, it's about learning how to handle the pressure of always being in the spotlight. This situation also brings up a bigger question. How do we treat young athletes? Do we expect too much from them just because of their last name? Or should we give them the same chance to make mistakes, learn, and grow like any other kid? It's easy to judge from the outside, but the truth is that setbacks like this often lead to something greater. Some of the biggest names in sports started with major failures. Michael Jordan, for example, was famously cut from his high school basketball team before becoming one of the greatest players of all time. Serena Williams lost her first professional tennis match in less than an hour, but she went on to dominate the sport for decades. These early setbacks didn't define her. They pushed her to work harder, improve, and come back stronger. For Charlie, this disqualification isn't the end of his journey. He's still young, and one bad moment doesn't mean his golf career is over. If anything, this could be a turning point, a chance to show that he's not just relying on his father's name, but is serious about making a name for himself. With the right attitude, he can use this as motivation to improve, learn from his mistakes, and prove that he's here to compete. Golf is different from many other sports in one key way. It relies on honesty and self-discipline. In basketball, football, or soccer, referees constantly enforce the rules. But in golf, players are expected to follow the rules themselves. That's what makes it such a unique and respected sport. Whether you're a casual golfer or a pro on the PGA Tour, you're expected to know the rules, follow them, and take responsibility for your actions. That's why Charlie's disqualification wasn't just about breaking a few rules. It was a lesson in what it truly means to be a golfer. The rules exist to keep the game fair, no matter your age, background, or skill level. From junior tournaments to the Masters, the expectations are the same. Golf has traditions and standards that have been respected for generations. The greatest golfers, Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, and Arnold Palmer, built their careers on talent, discipline, and respect for those traditions.